Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here at the O2 with a thirsty Conor Benn.
Very thirsty.
Very thirsty. Good solid 8 rounds on your comeback fight after 9 months out. Just how do you assess your performance?
I'm going to have to watch it back. I just thought I'd take my time. It was sort of like a sparring session, to be honest. Everyone was saying he was tough. I think it was you.
Well, I said to you that you
boy did that stick in my head.
Yeah.
So I thought, I've only seen one fight with this guy, and there weren't nothing of him else that I've seen, so I thought, well, I've only seen one fight, and it was the disqualification fight. So the guy kept holding. So I didn't know what to expect, just got off my jab, and it was literally like a sparring session.
Was that right? Was he tough?
Yeah, I hit him very hard.
Yeah.
I hit him and I thought, ooh, you know, that was naughty.
Yeah.
He's still there, so fair play to him.
You knocked him down in the 7th round. It was an 8-round fight. Do you believe if it was maybe a 10-round fight, possibly even a 12-round fight, you would have got him out there?
I could have got him out of there at 8. I could have. Listen, we all know I can go in there and really give it some and try and steam him out, and I could have done that. I didn't. I stayed composed because that's the only thing I could show. Because with all my knockouts and all my fights, I've got to finish them. Whereas I thought, you know what, I'll stay composed, and if I get him out of there, I'll get him out of there. I was just chilling.
Chilling. Did you enjoy it though? Because again, it's your hand all right and everything. You enjoyed
good.
The fight.
Everything's good. I enjoyed the fight. It was chilled. Everyone's going knock him out. No, slip bang to the body. I'll get that in there. You know.
Well, you were listening, but it's hard. When I'm sitting ringside, I can hear like George Groves, Paul Smith, even Josh Taylor, who I'm sitting beside, your coach. Everyone's shouting instructions at you. Can you hear all that? Or?
I heard a few.
Yeah.
I listened to Paul Smith.
I
could hear bits of things, good things. Like I remember Paul Smith goes, feint jab and then hook right hand, got it off brilliantly. What? Bang bang.
You thank Paul for that.
Thank you. You know, so I got it off, and it's all learning as long as I don't stay static. I really do. I get scared of staying static. As I said, there's no ceiling on my career, and you know, I'm gonna have a roller coaster journey. There's gonna be ups and there's gonna be downs. That's expected from a novice.
Yeah.
It's expected. I've got 8 rounds under my belt now. I can do 10. I've done 8, and this 8 was easy.
So your fitness is good then?
Also the man strength. The guy I fought today was 32 years old, ain't been put down before, hasn't been stopped before. Payne had like 150 kickboxing fights, knocked 60 of them out, hasn't been stopped in boxing. My last 8 fights, I've either knocked him out, or I've put him down. I put Payne down twice in the first fight, twice in the second. I've put this guy down. So the power's there. My last 7 fights I've almost knocked him out. Do you know what I mean? And my other 2 fights that I had were early on.
We spoke at the press conference quite briefly, and you said the jabs would be working early on. The jab to the body, bang, bang, bang. You would like a piston. It was going in quite hard. Is the body shots and the jab to the body? Is that something you've been working on with Tony Sims?
Jab to the body, jab to the head, but he was really open for the body, and I knew I was going to try and stop him to the body. So I thought, you know what, we'll keep winging the body shots in. And the body shots was all I was doing, because anyway, I've hit people hard to the head and they ain't gone down. Where I've really done damages to the body, may as well start calling me the body snatcher. But I do not fancy it with Dylan White.
Nah.
Do not fancy it
You're
with
gonna
Dylan White.
Dylan White the camera.
I do not fancy it, mate. But I'll be body snatcher 2.0.
Yeah.
Is that alright with you though? You know, because I don't want no beef with you or your brother. No beef.
Me neither, man. I'm not even a part of this.
I don't even think me and you could have. I don't think me and you and anyone in his change room could have him.
See, nobody's seen me yet. So nobody knows how big I am or how small I am.
He's about 5'5".
Yeah. Same weight as Conor. So what's next for you then? I mean, I heard that you were back out in June on the Dillian White. I don't know if that's been out there yet, but is that a thing for the future? Getting out as quick as possible.
You know, making up for time lost, I guess. Try and get out there, but nothing's going to be rushed. Like, I've come back better again. I've showed a more mature, composed performance, and I've only shown a more mature, composed performance because it's been about 10 months.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that injury, I'd be the same. It's harder to learn when you're going back to back in training camps, having to diet and making sure your diet's all right and cut down in weight. So your training's a lot more intense. You get more injuries. Whereas when you're able to eat what you want, go for a Nando's peri-peri chicken or a No, I won't have that when I'm in training now. I will. You know, I might go for an old Ruby.
You'll be like middleweight or a middleweight soon. We'll leave it at that. Don't say no more.
I reckon I will fill into a light middle.
Yeah.
And a middle. I'm only 22, and you know, you see the pictures.
Yeah.
You see the transformation, and I really do believe hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Yeah.
And I work hard. I make sure that, you know, my training is, you know, unquestionably hard. I make sure that I'm blowing in my sessions. I make sure that, you know, I feel painful in my sessions, because in the ring, I'd rather feel it in training than get in the ring and be like, cool. You know, that's hard and that's on display. I'd rather really go through the trenches in training and work through it mentally. When it's cold in the morning and my lungs are burning from, you know, the fast-paced runs I'm doing, breaking records, breaking barriers, I'd rather do that in training than get in the ring on fight night and left something unturned.
Well, you mentioned it yourself there at the beginning of the interview. You said you're still a novice, so to speak. 14 fights
really.
in, you're 22 years old. So I suppose my question is to you, when can we see you in there with the bigger names in the division? Not just domestic, maybe European.
So when you rush it, it goes pear-shaped. So you asking me that question, would I fight any man tomorrow? I'd fight any man tomorrow. It's not a concern to me. I wouldn't have taken a rematch with that Frenchman if I was concerned about, oh, this man, that man, this man. I went into that fight with a hand tendon injury. You can see in the photos in the press conference. Look at the photos in the press conference, get my hand up and have a look at my hand and what state it was in. I was confident I could beat him with my left hand. That was another curveball, and then the second curveball was him turning southpaw, and the only punch I could throw was my right hand.
Yeah.
You know, so I felt with my heart on my sleeve what the supporters, you know, see what they get. I'm a fighter at heart, and I'm a beast who needs to be tamed. I'm a lion who, you know, is hunting down his prey. You know, rather than, you know, going at someone like flipping, don't know, not a lion, because lion's like a finesse, you know, crouch down, and give it some.
Like a hyena?
Yes, he wants to be like a hyena. I don't want to be a hyena. See, I want to be like a lion. Hunts down, it's a shark. There
Shark, yeah, there you go.
Smells the blood. You've seen that Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
He smells the blood and he's like, ooh, that's good. That's good.
That's something hard, yeah.
Yeah, like it's all good, and then he smears a little bit, and ooh, that's good. that's like me.
So you just had a FaceTime from your dad. He's phoned you all the way from Australia. A FaceTime. What did he say to you?
He's watching that in his cinema room.
What a guy.
It's a beautiful cinema. It's like a proper cinema room. So he's chilling, you know, and he'll probably give me some stick later about something like, thank God you didn't do the Ali shuffle in that fight, or... I
think you did.
No, I didn't.
You banged on. There was one when the round ended and you started dancing to the corner.
Yeah, because I was chilling. I was in my vibe. You know, my tune come on.
It was a good tune, was it?
It was a good tune.
Yeah, man.
I was just in my vibe. It was so chilled in there.
Was your dad happy with the performance?
I haven't really spoke to him properly. I was too busy, you know, having you waiting around for me to do the interview. I'm
on your shoulder, just waiting, breathing down your neck.
I could hear you, so I thought, you know what, I'll get this interview out and I'll give him a call back.
See, put me ahead of your dad. See, I like that.
Oh, so now my dad's going to give it some when he sees this interview.
My number's 075. So are you going to stick around for the rest of the fights?
I'm going to try to get out there to watch Cordina and then I'm off.
You're off?
I'm off.
Not going to watch Josh Kelly, no? Or David Allen or Chisor? I know I'm not going to drop that John name in there because you go, I'm going to knock Josh Gilder, but are you going to stay for the rest of the fights now?
No, because I just want to chill now. You know, I want to just chill with my family and my friends and go and enjoy a nice meal with them and celebrate. You know, I want to watch Cordina because he's my stablemate and he's absolutely class. Wouldn't want to watch Kelly or anyone else on the bill. I'll watch it on TV, but you know, I really hope Alan, you know, does the deed. I've not really seen much like of Alan about and that. So this like fight week, I've actually got to understand him and his sense of humour. And what a great guy. What a great guy.
Yes, I've enjoyed him.
Because I'm not really on social media. My social media is run for me and that. But from what I see of him, he just cracks me up. And I thought I never really got him. And now, actually meeting him and chatting with him on fight week and that, what a quality guy. What a down to earth guy.
Yes, I'll second that. I'll echo that. But I just jumped in my head there. You're talking about heavyweights there, Dave Allen. There's another huge thing happening in the heavyweight division. Waking up to the news again that Miller's failed 3 drug tests. Just quickly, what's your thoughts on that?
3 drugs test. What can I say? What can I say? There's nothing to be said. I don't know what's to be said. I'd understand if, you know, he had some sexy physique on him, but it's one of them things, isn't it? You know, it's not acceptable. You know, testing positive for not one, not two, not 3 substances that are borderline performance enhancing. Not. So it's one of the things where him and his team need to sit down and really think, well, you know, what's going on. It's not something that should be in this sport. But it's more done damage to himself and his own career by making the choices he's made. So, you know, he's put his hands up to it, and I don't know. It's not good for the sport.
Well, let's leave it on that, because Cordina's out in the ring right now. You need to get dressed and showered and whatnot. So again, thanks for this Fightful TV, and hopefully I'll catch up with you soon, Conor. Thanks again, buddy. Thank you.